'Cause there's nothing worth living for if you can't even afford to be honest with yourself. Grains of salt are falling around you, snow blowing like it's onto you own the words that you say. But are you too damn afraid to say what you mean? Or are you too damn afraid to say what you feel?
Check audio. Can you hear me now? Hey Mac, can you hear me? I think that did the job. Looks like my battery pack kind of went off kilter there. Okay, cool. Glad that you can hear me. The thing that plugs into the audio cord has to charge overnight, and I guess I left it on. So I thought it was charging from the board itself because I had a USB thing plugged into it. Doesn't matter. So, Jeff, glad you're there. I don't know if that was you tuning in earlier, but I had tried to go live with another computer that just operates our CNC setup, and because I have a 360 degree camera, and it's just been sitting on a shelf for like 2 years. So I figured I'd give it a try, see how it actually worked. And in order to do that, because Twitch doesn't support 360, YouTube does, but I have to specify. So I don't know. I might just have to do a YouTube only stream someday where it's 360 degrees. And just use this camera right here. It's pretty cool because you can literally put your hand on the screen and like move it around and just look wherever you want to. You can see the entire shop. I don't know. I thought it was neat, but but either way, we're back to Twitch and YouTube. I will apologize if the music repeats. I'm not really hearing it. All I know is that there's some music going in the background. So,
pieces going everywhere, and we all lie.
And welcome if you're a new viewer. If you're on Twitch, please give us a follow. If you're on YouTube, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. So, without further ado, I think I wanted to do something kind of fun that I haven't done in a few years. And so I'm going to do a kunai. Yeah, I know. Last night's stream was weird because I was doing the whole... I wasn't using the 360 camera all the time, so... it just looked kind of weird when you were putting flat video up at 360 degrees. I'm sure there's some way that in the future we'll be able to compensate for it, but still, kind of cool. I just got it because, well, it was one of those things at the Outdoor Show a couple of years ago, so... Alright, I'm not going to need those tongs. So, let's get rid of those. I do not need tomahawk tongs. At least not yet. I may end up, I gave it a quick grind, and I may end up giving this, just that tomahawk head that I did last night. So I may end up heat treating that at the end of this. But what I figured I'd do today, again, like I said, something I haven't done in a very long time, I'm going to forge a kunai. So a kunai is, now I'm going to do a knife version of it, and technically a kunai is not a knife, it's actually a Japanese masonry tool. But, so I'm going to steal the shape of a kunai, but I'm going to make a knife from it. Or more importantly, I guess I'm going to make a dagger from it. I don't know. I haven't decided what the blade shape's going to be. Oh, nice. Thanks for the host, Matt. So what we're doing is, I'm starting by doing a eye at the end of this. Show you that on the next heat. But essentially, I'm pushing it through, and then we're going to basically form a ring at the very end. Kind of like you would with a karambit. As a matter of fact, there's really not much difference between this and a karambit as far as forging techniques go. So, I'm locking on my toes and by the windows to keep everyone outside. And you'll think I'm alone in this, well, creepy, crawly, tentacle, how many legs, I'm sure I'll never know. Escaping won't be easy, it's easy when it's my time to go. And I'm lost here, 'cause last time I believed the song of all my fears. But still I'm alone in this, so hold me. There's something under my bed. Whoop! I want to drop it. So, there we go. Starting to get a hole through there. Now we just want to go ahead and make it bigger. Couldn't ask for a better day to be out here at the forge. It's like, what, 64 outside right now. Oh, I think, did I get a new follower? Maybe. I'm not sure when that was from, but thanks for the follow. I didn't hear the notification if it was recently. Now I did pre-round this just a little bit. Show you what I mean. So if you look right here, I just kind of ground the edges off just to make it a little easier for the forging so we don't upset the metal too much. Still going to have to be trimmed off. You can see there's a little bit more material towards the back end here. That's hardly an issue. Let me make sure this is charging right. Looks like it is. Good. And I can still see, yep. I was gonna say earlier I couldn't see my volume level popping up there on the screen, so. Try to make sure that hole is going evenly. Loosen it up. That way you can just tap it right off. Yes, a high carbon bottle opener. You're absolutely right. At this point right now, we're almost bottle cap size. And then I could just take this and literally punch right down here at the very edge. So if you see that, like right there is where I'd go ahead and punch that flat. And that would make that little tooth for grabbing a hold of the bottle cap. But yes, good call, Jeff. That is exactly how you forge a bottle opener. Or, well, one of the ways to forge a bottle opener, but you know, for those instances where you need a high carbon bottle opener made out of 1084, I guess, I'm sure there's a purpose. Working a really high volume bar, you might need it. Or working one of those really shady bars, you might need it too. Sharpen the other end. There we go. Speaking of forgetting to charge, I forgot to charge my phone last night. That's yelling and screaming at me. Getting a little close. feel it on my hand. So I'm actually walking around the hardy hole here to make sure that I'm hitting evenly. I don't know if you can see that. A little bit more. There we go. Nice thing is, we're getting a nice round hole there. A multifunctional knife. Well, most knives, in my opinion, are monolithic, so you know. So I'm just going to take that a little bit more open yet. To cool down this drift. I need to get more water in there. It's not going to cool down at all. Oh well. Just have to be a little bit more careful with it. Because I really don't feel like walking out and grabbing the water right now. Speaking of which, almost fried my water pump for my ducks this morning. Or I think I did fry it. I'm gonna have to tear it apart and rewire it. I think one of the wires came loose. But luckily the duck pond is full, so I can put that off till tomorrow. Alright. Back to the anvil cam. Just a hair more. There we go. That should be about right. Do it one more time from the other side. Just to, yeah, that's looking pretty good.
The hardest part was thinking that we had.
So, there we go. So we'll just come in one more time from the other side. That should be it as far as that opening on the very end goes. Get a little bit of air going into the shop. Got the overhead fan going. Figure might as well get the big fan going too. Oh. All right, so that's back up to temperature. I bet you I'm actually past the point of it being much of an issue. Yep. So I just knocked it the whole way through, essentially. That's perfect. So I'm just going to take this now. I just want to straighten that out. You see how there's a little bit of a bend there at the very end. I could do it by hand, but I think I'm going to end up using the power hammer just to make sure I bring it nice and even. Because after that, I'm really not going to touch that ring at the end. Except for sanding. Let's go over to the power hammer. Nice little hits. Now I'm gonna starting to isolate the handle. So to give you an idea, all I did was turn it up that way. Now we're starting to isolate that handle a little bit. I'm just going to do that one more time, I think. That should bring us to where we want to be.
It's okay to feel fucking broken. It's okay to feel fucking broken. Hold on, we'll get back to rage in a moment.
A little bit more heat yet.
It's okay to feel fucking broken. Hold on, we'll get back to rage in a moment. It's okay to feel fucking broken.
Let's take it back to. There we go. So to give you an idea as to what that looks like, now I may go through that one more time just to bring that eye back around. Looks like it went a little oval on that, but we'll deal with that last. Yes, the power hammer does make life nice. That's why I built it. I don't use it very often in class, though. Well, I guess it all depends on the class that I'm doing, but some classes it's actually really nice. Like Tomahawk forging class, we use it an awful lot. Damascus class, we use it an awful lot. On regular knife making classes,
when you can't even see.
So now you gotta pull that front down as though, sort of like a dagger.
Whatever it takes, you so nearly. Talk about the weather right now. No big distraction from all of our blood. Talk about the weather right now. Nobody believes you when all is done.
And daggers are kind of a pain. Especially just getting a hold of this handle. There we go. That's where I want it. We'll bring that tip down. Wonder if they're done running all the tractors out back. That's the main reason I had the front for the back door closed. They were moving a whole bunch of tractors earlier. That looks like they're done. I can dump some of that heat outside. Almost down to a point. One thing I hate about doing daggers is that it's all about symmetry. Just, it becomes a pain, you know? We're starting to bring it down. Huh. I had to turn the heat on. That's pretty bad. Now here they were just, I've got a landscape company next door, and they keep all their bobcats and everything over here. I guess they were loading up on mulch earlier, so. Looks like all the corrals are pretty much full now. Plus they were mowing my yard. All the fun stuff. Then I had 5 of my ducks get out. They escaped down to the. They escaped down to the creek. Had themselves a swim. Matt, you're cold? That's okay. It's 61 degrees here. Oh, well, I guess if you're just sitting there watching someone else work, I guess that does get, it's not exactly a heat-generating activity. Alright, so we're almost at overall shape for that. It's looking pretty good. Switch over to a different hammer. Oh, there's that speed square I was looking for earlier. It felt good out in the sun, that's for sure. Okay. Overall symmetry looks good. I don't know that I've ever made a kunai with a wood handle. This will be interesting. Yeah, Matt, and I'm sorry I didn't get back to your text message. I saw it yesterday at some point. I was either waking up or I was going to bed. I don't remember. I was like, well, I'm not going to bother him at this time. So it was either really early or it was really late when I saw it. But yeah, we'll definitely have to do that. I think it'd be a cool comparison video. Maybe we could, I don't know, what's your schedule like this coming week? I just wanted to run that under the power hammer very quickly. Ooh, kind of fit in there a little bit. Grab these flat saws. It's not a huge problem. It's probably actually something I would do on this knife in grinding, but I want to take care of it now. Problem is that giant eye on the back there. It's kind of a pain. Oh, and you guys can answer this for me. So, Jeff, I'm going to assume you're on YouTube, and Matt, I'm going to assume you're on Twitch. Do you guys see each other's messages in the actual chat? Or do you have to wait until it pops up on the screen here? I'd straighten that right up. Good. That was the one that you found on. Didn't you find that on Amazon? Now for the real fun work. Oh, okay. Is that what you kids call it now? Asking questions. No, I was asking if you could see each other's chats. There was a piece of software I was using at one point in time where you could actually, basically, it would copy chats over right away. So, but I guess you can only see them when they pop up on the screen here. So, gives me a little bit of. Okay. Yeah, gives me a little bit of insight into the frustration for the delay. I was actually talking with some of the Streamlabs guys this morning about this, so we'll see what they say. Hey, I'm just saying, back in high school, I had a friend that we used to do science homework with, you know. Just giving you a hard time, brother. Let's draw this out a little bit more. This is why I don't let people do daggers in class. Symmetry's such a pain. Yes, it was biology class. And of course, that constant reminder, if you're just joining us now on Twitch, feel free to hit that follow button. Follows are always appreciated. And if you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. And appreciate you watching. So I'm just going to do this other side here. Pull that out just a hair more. So we're looking fairly straight there. Definitely have both of our bevels. It's hard to see with that extra light on there, but the bevels are coming out. Oh, gonna have to get a nap after this. So, Jeff, what I'm wondering is, it all depends. So you're trying to do Twitch through your TV, right? Or is it through your phone? Because I learned that some internet service providers actually websites, Twitch being one of them. But YouTube, okay, you know, they seem to be exempt from that. Let's kiss that in. Looking down from on top, I can see there needs to be drawn out just a hair more. Okay. It looks like we've got a little puddle of slag or scale at the very end there. That's just that borax. I guess I'll switch back to the bigger hammer. Now we'll try to get everything nice and symmetric. It's not hitting very hard. That little bit of borax off the end there. Okay. Moves very, very easily. Oh no. Oh yeah, that was actually my other option today. I was thinking about things to do, and, well, let me pull this out. I've got some stock to make more. I'm just saying. So, probably sometime next week, one of the live streams, I want to make another one of those Japanese hammers. So, I think I want to just copy this one right here. That's what I'm thinking. So weigh it out, do some calculations. cut off what I need. Some it's going to be in the hydraulic press, but that's a 4340, so it's a really, like, it's going to take a lot of abuse. So welcome, whoever just dropped in on Twitch. So I'm just coming in here and straightening this out. I'm going to do one more pass along the edges here. Yeah, it's very much like my old Tomahawk class. As a matter of fact, I had a guy, Bob, one of my forever students. We did a Tomahawk class, but Bob wanted his own Japanese style hammer, so that's what we did. The most difficult part is punching that eye, getting that eye straight. You can really go off on one side or the other, and you don't want to get your cheeks too thin on those hammers. So I wish I had like 100-ton hydraulic press, like Yuri Hoppy. That's how he punches his hammer eyes. He's got a jig all set up for it. Just gonna come in here real light. Go. Good. Looks like we have a nice medial ridge. Still really hard to see in that light. Wonder if I block it a little bit. So let's just check it for straightness. Now let it cool down and off of the grinders. Thank God I installed the grinder kit, right? Ooh. Can't believe I drank almost a quart of iced tea already today. Alright, let's check this for straightness. It's looking pretty good. I'm trying not to, I don't want to crush that center line. That's going to help me when I sand. Just give it some light taps. Cool. So, that oh, one more thing. Totally forgot. I want to just make sure that eye didn't distort. So I'm basically just going to knock this drip down through it. There we go. Straighten that out. Cool. Now I can let it cool down. See, now I have to go scroll back in the chat. I think I missed some of it. Weird. It makes feeling better. Even I get pulled back. So. Cool. So there is our kunai inspired knife. Or dagger, I guess, as the case may be. Oh, just a minute or so. Let that cool down a little bit. Oh. Definitely looking nice out there. I don't know. I may have to go wading in the creek and pull out that pump. Not sure what's tomorrow supposed to be like. Computer, show me tomorrow's weather forecast. Oh wow, it's going to be mid-60s, almost 70. Very cool. Holy crap, almost 80 degrees on Tuesday. Yeah, next week's going to be nice. Thursday, 84. Man. I draw the line at about 84 degrees, so. That's too close to summer for me. Almost. There you go. Down the ambo cam. Say it's still a little over 200 yet. I guess while that's cooling off, go ahead and put a fresh belt. Put a fresh belt on this sander. Now we got that cooling down.
Them fools ain't got nothing on me.
Alright, so I'm going to try to bring this symmetrical. Try to get this nice and flat.
Everything moves in time. We can open up our head. Oh, the skull connects to the neck connects to the spine. Whenever our joints align, we can have moving minds.
I knew that was going to happen.
Match point says aloud. Guess if it's not one thing, then it's always another. I'm packing up my luck. 'Cause everything in his eyes is out of touch. I'm all in for me. And he whispers like it's some.
All right, you have a great night too, Matt.
Box in my brains. But I won't stand and fly. Oh no, what did you know? Oh no, it's like I see right through you. Oh no, what did you know? Lately, it feels as though you blame me for everything that's one by one. It'll show you believe that nothing's ever gonna be like this. If I'm mad enough,
So, you can see here, so this eye's got way too much material. I'm going to take that down. Since I put a fresh belt on there, where's my... Got my glasses here.
Hey, I'm always the other. You don't care that much. 'Cause everything in this world is not enough. I'm all in for me.
See that? Yeah, you can see that pretty well. Much better. Okay. Really want to just get this to the point of being able to heat treat. So I'm just going to freehand these bevels in really quick. You can see how it's a fresh belt. It's pulling those bevels like they're going out of style. And so here we go. That's one side and the other. Now I still need to do this side yet. One more pass should do it. We'll do a couple of cleanup passes, but again, with that dagger style blade, always such a pain. Getting everything to line up where you want it. And for now, what I'm more concerned about is consistency as far as the edge thickness goes. I don't want one side or one edge fatter than the other. Really want these to heat treat nice and even. Okay. Almost. Side's looking pretty good. Jeff, is the new camera angle okay for you? A nice overhead view here. I wish I could get a little closer. Okay, almost there. Cleaning up the flats a little bit. Then we'll come back and redefine those bevels. Kind of round them out a little bit.
Armed with plastic, swords and matchsticks. The first name basis, I wish it could stay this safe until the summer comes and washes it away. Then everything now has got consequences. I know you're waiting for the snow to fall, but no snow around here. I know the lights are on, they're wrong, but they're wrong.
Oh, it's working now. Nice. Could smell her face until another comes and washes her away. But then everything now has got consequences. Okay. I think the last thing I want to do is I want to go back over this grinder here. Kind of clean up my shoulders a little bit. Hopefully I can find the right angle. It sounds like multitasking there, Jeff. Cool. That's so weird that Twitch bumpers like that. Actually. So, here we go. That's the start of our kunai style dagger. Not bad for, what, about an hour into it? So, come back here and get a little bit of fire going.
comes and close to me and right. Looking back at something that we.
So he hasn't even opened. He hasn't even opened it yet, as far as I know. He said he just got it this morning, or it was just delivered this morning. So he has some ITC 100. I don't know if he's. I think he said it's already coded. Now, given that, I don't know. But what we want to do is we want to like set it up during a live stream and just compare, like, you know, I'm using a chili port, so we'll compare how my chili works versus his Amazon, you know, forge. So I don't know what else to call it. It was like $160 on Amazon. Whereas this is the chili jalapeno, or is it habanero? I don't remember which. But you know they run a pretty penny. Yeah, I mean that would be the more logical thing. If I were making them, I'd coat them in Rigidizer, but I wouldn't fire it before shipping. Rigidizer works. So how Rigidizer works is essentially Rigidizer goes on, and then during the first fire, it hardens up. So, but I don't know too many people using Rigidizer aside from like furnace builders. All right. I'll put my touch mark on here. We're almost up to 7. I'm going to try to get a good grip with these stocks, but... Good. Now the fun part, getting it straight. That is looking pretty good. Probably just a little bit. I just want to brush this off while I have it on before I go into some deep normalizing.
Looking out the window, seeing suns up. It was all a dream, perhaps. The colors are all
yeah, it looks pretty straight to me.
Well, they always like this, so then you just find your snap.
My touch mark, on the other hand, is a little off center. That may bother me. I guess this piece is going to ship up to Boston.
Why spend 3 months with someone you can't be bothered to stop saying transphobic?
Oh, I almost did a sort of a bonehead move. That's all right. I caught it. I gotta get some holes drilled in there. So we'll let it go on the first cycle here. Really, the forge itself is not all that bad, but a really good burner is going to run you some bucks. And there used to be some nice calculators out there as far as what size burner you needed for the cubic inches of your actual forge. Yeah, I've got a single-day knife class this weekend. So just on Sunday, and I can't remember if it's 1 student or 3. I guess I'll be surprised. I did some scheduling stuff, and I can't remember if I booked the class for the people, but my name is in there. So, or if I just did something odd. We'll find out. But yeah, it'll be a nice, easy weekend. And who knows, since it's been in the 60s today, maybe I'll get a chance to go out and look for some morels this morning. So, which means I have to finish my mushroom knife. Got the handle on it, so I just need to start sanding that down more, and then sharpen it up. So while that's cooling down, I'm going to grab, I think I have some fresh, let's do 1/8" pins on that. So I'll get the drill press set up. There's no point asking why. Reaffirm your alibi. All those lies, yeah, it's how. There we go. Cool. Yeah, two burners can be nice, but for most of the stuff I do here in the shop, a single burner, I mean, I've had 2 burner, 3 burner, and well, my biggest forge had 8 burners, and really, it's just kind of overkill. I used to have a forge that was 60 inches deep, 13 inches wide by 11 inches tall, as far as the inside, dimensions go. And so that was 8 forced air burners. And it worked pretty darn well, but the forge itself weighed about 500 pounds. So while that's cooling down, let's wonder if that'll come up on the camera at all. Let's see if I can turn around a little bit more towards you. So I'm just kind of looking at where do I want to put, where's that pin placement going to be on there? Grab a marker. Yeah, it's one of those choices that do you actually need it? even doing a sword in here, I've never had a problem with a single burner forge. What I would like is a little bit wider of a forge, because I do some bigger axes and stuff, and that would make the whole heat treating thing a lot easier. I'm gonna put 4 pins in here. Okay. I think that works. By the way, if you're just tuning in on Twitch, don't forget to hit that follow button. And if you're watching on YouTube, please like and subscribe. It helps me out, it helps me get found. Alright, so that feels pretty darn cool. At least cool enough for drilling through. I realize you probably can't see me. You probably can only see a shoulder of me. I love this hand crank drill press. There we go. I don't know, maybe I'm just going to do 2 holes on this. Just kind of looking at it, I think if I did 4, it's going to get a little close to the side there. So, just adjust that a little bit. There we go. Almost all the way through.
How am I gonna get over this?
Oh, come on. There you go. And we're through it. Cool. So, now I've got my holes drilled in the handle. Yeah, I'm kind of a wuss in that regard, Jeff. I have a cold forge for doing the bigger stuff, but it's outside, so, you know. It's outside of my comfort zone. It's going to be a different. I was thinking about doing that axe head, but I'm using a different program for that, so totally different temperatures. All right. There we go. So we'll count that as the second time normalizing. It's fairly symmetrical. They're not doing this very often. I'm okay with that. Biggest thing, looks like all of our edges are nice and straight, so. Yeah, I get guys in class asking about doing daggers. I'm like, man, you're just gonna end up chasing problems. Now you don't have 2 edges to worry about, you've got 4, you know. This is pretty thin down towards the tip, so I don't want to let it get too hot. Also don't want it to scale up too much. I really should put a bottle opener on the very end of that. Dagger for beer drinkers. But then I'd have to go buy some bottled beer. I mean, that's kind of the rule. Can't make a bottle opener in the shop without testing it out. I don't have any bottled beer, so. Oh. I think my music channel is kind of repeating itself a lot. Probably because I have it on YouTube saved. Let's see what else we got. Can't really hear the music, but you know, it's something to kill the time while letting that cool down. Okay, one thing I want to do before quenching this. Thought that happened. Looked like the eye there just kicked off a little bit, and that could have been from hitting it with my touch mark. But I just need to get a little bit of heat on there to straighten that out. It's not a crucial part of the knife. go. Much better. Whoop. And just so I don't drop it, I think I'm actually going to need samurai tongs to actually come in handy. I wasn't saying that it was sounding bad. I'm just saying I remember that song from earlier. So, just saying it was repeating an awful lot. All right. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 11. Just making sure that's. Just kind of want to drain off. I'm going to take some of the scaling off, flip it over. Looks like it stayed pretty darn straight.
For a longer day.
And get it into the heat treat oven.
People feeling like the light has just come. We must never stop the way. Birds chirping and I hear my
So there we go.
grass is green and so alive. Life is happy but it's so insane.
I don't know about you, but I think that was that's pretty good. Was that about an hour and a half's work? We're at 135. God knows I let the bumper go a little bit, so cool. So an hour and 35 minutes, made a kunai style dagger. Or a dagger that took inspiration from a kunai. Who knows? I guess it's all a matter of preference. But yeah. So I guess yeah, Jeff, you have a great weekend as well. I may come back and forge tomorrow. I'm unsure what my plans exactly are, so but yeah, we may go live tomorrow, maybe even live on Sunday, who knows. But thanks a lot for tuning in. Appreciate everybody watching, even those of you that are watching later on. Appreciate that as well. And remember, follow us on Twitch, like and subscribe on YouTube, and we'll catch you on the flip side. Have a great weekend, everyone.
Savannah, I'm coming home, Savannah. We'll never be alone, Savannah. The beauty of the world, Savannah. Let's all take a whirl, Savannah.